Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I'm CHELDIN RUMER, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. Real conversations drive real results, and we get to have real conversations with all of you each and every day. Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, I do a little morning message in hopes of inspiring you all, not only for today, but each and every day. Today's morning message is serious. It is one of the things that I've had to do more now than ever. And I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination, but I am a little bit of a creative. I have a creative mind and an executional plan all the time. And I think that that is a very rare but specific trait that a lot of people do not necessarily have. Either you're creative or you're an executor. Good morning, Lisa. But I have the ability to do both, which is awesome. But oftentimes, the expression, you can't see the forest through the trees, right? That's a reality. Or we're working so diligently on something, we can't necessarily see what else is in front of us. That's true. And what I want to really drive into today is something that I've had to do within this moment. This is something that I've had to live in this moment, is that I have to step back from the picture, right? How many of you have ever colored or, drew something, or even as it relates, if you can really wrap your mind around the analogy, worked in your business so diligently that you can't even look at it from the outside. So the analogy and what came to this mind is that I was coloring with my daughter. We were just, coloring nonsense. I don't even know what the picture was. And we were just coloring. And I was so in tune with what it is that I was doing. I forgot what it is that I was actually coloring, what the image was. I can't even recollect it now until I stood back and looked at the full picture. I was talking to Liz Bales, Dr. Liz Bales, who's also part of our community and just so wonderful. And we were talking about the ability to actually do and create those drawings, right? You would create that artwork and you would do it with those little dots, or you just begin to color. And you didn't know what the image was until you stood back and looked at it. And that's what I'm begging you guys to do as it relates to your own businesses. Your heads have been down, your pen to paper, right? Creating, coding, developing, working on it. I am encouraging all of you to put the pen down and step back and look at it. Look at what you have created. Look at what you have built. Look at what it is that has been able to be developed based on your efforts. Because so often we are so much in the minutia of it, right? We are so much in the minutia of it. We are so, good morning, Orenthia. Good morning, Alicia. We are so much in the day-to-day of it that we can't see it. We can't navigate it. Right? We can't navigate it. As if we were lost in the woods. If we were looking at ourselves lost in that forest from above, we could navigate ourselves through the maze. But because we are in it, because we are in the woods, tree to tree, in our faces, we can't see it. So I encourage all of you to put the pen down just for a moment this morning. Put the phone down, right? Take the necessary step. Look at what it is that you have created. Look at what it is that you have built. Look at the bigger picture of what it is that you are doing, so you can in fact move forward. So you can pick the next color to add to the beautiful landscape that you have created. We are such hard workers. And I always say we're always outnumbered by individuals who want less. We're outnumbered by individuals who want to do less. We are outnumbered. And being outnumbered, we feel as if we must focus more diligently than others. We must focus more diligently than those in which we outnumber. But there has to be a moment of time, whether it's within the week, within the day, that we take a step back and we look at what we have created. We step back and we take a look. We look at, did we make the right turn? Am I going in the right direction? Do these colors go together? As you look at this painting, this tapestry that you have woven, is it making sense? Or are you just coloring violently to complete it? We must take the time to take the step back and look at the full picture of things. We must take the time to take the step back and say, is this working? Does this make sense? Am I just simply going through the motions? Or am I in a space, right, Am I in a space where I'm moving forward in a diligent way? Good morning, Darby, right? Because sometimes we can't see it. We can't see what we have the capabilities of creating because we're so caught up in the minutia of the day-to-day. We're so caught up in each and every dot that we can't even see what we have built. 2020 was crazy. 2021, giving it a run for its money. But what I'm committed to doing in this crazy time, in these uncertain times, as we come out of the darkness of things, is to ensure that I know where I am going each step of my journey, which requires me to step back and take a look. And when I tell you, in doing so, it has afforded me the ability, which a lot of us do not give ourselves the ability to do, it has afforded me the ability to celebrate my successes. Because the bigger picture looks so much better, my friends, than the small minutia. The bigger picture is full of progress and development and reward. The day-to-day is tiring and exhausting and repetitive. And if you do not reward yourself with the ability to look at things from a bigger picture, if you do not reward yourself with the ability to say, okay, what have I done? Where has this gone? How large is this? Who have I impacted? What connections have I made? What have I built? If you do not give yourself a chance to do that, you will find yourself wasting all of this energy, right? Moving forward and not recognizing how far you have come. So I need you to stop coloring today for a minute. I need you to put down the pen for a second. I need you to step back and take a look. I did it. Last night I stepped back, I took a look, and I was like, holy cow, girl. Holy cow, girl, you have created something. And I gave myself an opportunity to celebrate that. I gave myself an opportunity to not feel as if I wasn't there yet, to not feel as if, oh my God, goodness, this is what my today list looks like. I gave myself an opportunity to not be overwhelmed by how far I hadn't gone, but to celebrate how far I have come. Because I took a step back and I looked at it all. And I think we all deserve that. On here, we have business owners and coaches and folks that are developing programs and PhDs. You deserve to take a step back, look at that degree on the wall and say, oh my goodness, look how far I've come. Oh my goodness, this looks good from up here. Look at all that I've been able to accomplish. And I don't think we give ourselves permission to do that. I think we force ourselves and convince ourselves that the work and the reward is in the coloring, not in the view and the creation and the landscape in which we have designed. And I am simply here to tell you, we got to take a look. Not to say that we don't got to pick up this pen tomorrow, and not to say that we don't have to get coloring again in the new day, but there has to be a point where we take a look, stop, take a look and see where we need to make adjustments, evaluate and celebrate how far we've come. I'm giving you permission to do that today. I'm giving you permission to put the pen down. I'm giving you permission to look at things a little differently. I'm giving you permission to take a step back and look. Look at where you need to go. Look at what you need to do. Look at what you have done. We all need that permission from time to time. And we all need to be able to not to do it just for the sake of doing it, not to do it just because Sheldon told me, I just got to look at how amazing I am, just so you know where you want to go moving forward. To give yourself permission to move forward, to give yourself permission to say, oh my goodness, I was about to go left when I should have went right. Because now I can see it. Now it is clearer because I took a step back to look at it. When we don't know, and the majority of us don't know what we don't know, but what we can do is we can step back and say, how far have I come? How far? How far have I come? What does the view look like from up here? What does the full landscape look like when I take a few steps back? How much more do I have to go? And do I need help along the way? It's hard. And it's difficult, and we have chosen the road less traveled. We owe it to ourselves to take a step back, put the pen down, and look at the view. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. I'm so excited that I join you each and every day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern, to provide a little bit of a morning message, a little bit of inspiration to motivate you each and every day. My goal is for all of you to find your voice, for you to have the ability to tell your story, for you to no longer whisper your wishes, but for you to scream your dream. Each and every day, I provide a connection through community and our engaging content. We have developed This Is It Network. I've taken a step back and I'm looking at all that we have accomplished within this short period of time, and I am celebrating. I just need to encourage all of you to do the same. Take a step back, take a look, understand where you need to go, understand what you have to do, and contact us if you need anything. We actually have an event coming up on Monday, May 10th at 6 p.m. Eastern. It is How to Build a Community. Building Your Community Marketing Workshop. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. Registration is found within the post. If you're interested in joining us, it is always a good time, an ability to network and communicate and join in on all the fun that is our Scream Your Dream community. If you'd like to be a community member, then the event is free of charge. Link to becoming a Scream Your Dream member can also be found within the post. I'm excited to be able to move forward each and every day, and excited to be able to see you all tomorrow for another morning message. For more information on This Is It TV, don't forget to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. If you think someone in your life needs this, make sure you share it with them today. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.